What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father. At Amazon Kindle, create space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. This video is entitled So Now You Think America is Racist. Now y'all know, I've talked about racism from time to time. And I always warned and said other groups that are non-black are gonna get this moment where all of a sudden all the things that wasn't racist towards us, when it happens to them, all of a sudden is racist. All of the people that participate in racism and hide under and within racism, or when it happens to them, all of a sudden it's wrong. And you're seeing this play out in society. You're seeing this on a political level. You're seeing this on a social level. Now you're seeing people's reaction. You're seeing people getting aggravated and agitated and arguing and getting and acting real angry. But all of a sudden, why are you so angry? We can't say you're triggered. Like, my God, people don't like you because of your ethnicity or your religion. Oh, what's the big deal now? Is it wrong now? Is it unfair now? You go places and people just disrespect you on sight. But here's the problem with that. Some of these very same groups have a history of just falling in line with disrespect and racism towards us. Like, oh, we in America, let's do it. This is what we doing, we're going to get on with it. So stop asking for help. And one of the reasons is, so I'm working today, and this older white lady starts talking to me while I'm getting some water. And she's talking to me, and she's trying to talk in code, and I get what she's saying. She's basically saying there are a bunch of new people in America with who are new money, and they're beneath where she came from and her family, and they're old money because they're just not the kind of people that understand America. And I'm looking at her like, this is why I can't wait till people like you die. I just hope you just go outside and get mauled by a bear that just happened to land in the city. I just don't care. So I'm listening to her, and she's like, talking as if I'm gonna be on her side. And I'm thinking to myself, chick, you hate me. I can see it in your face. I can see it in your eyes. I'm beneath you just like all these other people are beneath you. But I'm supposed to side with you because now you want to openly hate them other people now? No, thank you. But part of the issue is, when I'm out and about at times, I have these conversations. There's one dude, a few years back, we were talking politics, and he was like, he's a Trump supporter, but he was like a Hispanic cat. And I was like, hey man, if you believe the policy's cool, do your thing, not tripping. But all I'm gonna tell you is this: he's not your friend. Just understand that. If you file a policy and the policy you think you could benefit off that, cool. But stop acting like the guy's your friend and all the people that look like him are your friend. He's like, oh man, it's just rhetoric, all that other stuff, that racial stuff. I was like, oh, it ain't aimed at you yet. Got you. And then when he got in the office and they started doing the deportation, they was doing deportation and illegal immigration prior to that. But I guess the way it was done and the energy that was put out there, he felt uncomfortable. He wanted to move to a state where it was more Hispanics now because he just felt uncomfortable going out with his kids. And I'm like, dude, you voted for that. Like, you thought it wasn't real? But it's like, I know why you thought it wasn't real, because what happens to me didn't happen to you. Now you uncomfortable that it's happening to you. Now you uncomfortable that people are targeting your wife and kids. It ain't fun no more. It ain't I get them, but I'm with you. It's like, come on, dog. Like, you should have known. Same thing. I've run into the same issue with Asians, with Muslims, with what do you call them? God damn it. Like Caribbean, like folks from the Caribbean in the UK and Nigerians. It's been the same thing. We've had these talks. I said, what do you call it? Because there's so many people from the Caribbean. I know so many people from so many different islands. I was about to be specific, so excuse me. But, this, we brothers, when it's convenient, I'm gonna screw you over, but we brothers because it's convenient. But I'm stupid because you're smarter than me because you're playing both sides of the fence and I'm not supposed to know. But we're brothers in arms. Yeah, you know. And I've had these talks like we know what you're doing, right? Like you know we do know all about the games, the tax breaks, the changing your identity when it's convenient, the using this, that, and the third for you're black when it's beneficial, or you're a person of color when it's beneficial, and then I'm a nigga in so many different other languages, what is it, Mayate when it's Hispanics, and fucking Kata, and fucking I forgot what the cat from the island was talking about. What is it, Abd or something like that? When you it's not Muslim, or is it in the Middle East? It's Abd, something like that. Because one of the homeboys on here was talking about that. They kept saying that shit when he was out somewhere, but they didn't know that he knew what they were saying. And and same thing. One of my good friends, he said he almost slapped the shit out of a Nigerian because he was like, "What's your last name?" And he told him his last name. He said, "Oh yeah, you're not really, you're one of those blacks. You're not really like us." He was like, "Bitch, you came here though. Fuck is you talking about? Like you know what?" So this disrespect that everybody's been dishing out now, that whole your own nut shit because people want to be covered, and it's like, damn, I thought we was cool. Well, and some of the brothers hit me up in social media like, I know you only got so much love for us foreigners. Like, it's still love. Don't trip on that. But you got to look at it the same. We don't look at it the same. Because people have had too many experiences. I've had so many experiences with people. The minute somebody, I've been there with people from all different spectrums. You're a non-black person, or you're a black person who's not from America, and when you're in front of me, you code switch. You cool with me when it's just me and you. And somebody who shows up that's non-black American, you defer to them and you shit on me, and then when they leave, we cool again. It's like, no, motherfucker. But no problem. It's no big deal. I appreciate that quick code switching disrespect. So this is where this stops. These conversations only go so far. I was talking to a guy who employs a lot of quote unquote Hispanics, and he employs them, he pays them, but he hate they fucking guts. He think they stupid. They can't do this, they can't do that, and I'm like, that's how you feel about them. But you paying them because you can pay them cheap, and but you don't want them in the country, but you want to pay them cheap. But you want to get mad that they fuck up shit, but you want to pay them cheap. But you want to keep the profits, but you don't want to pay nobody that's actually skilled and certified, because that's too much like right. So you want to be greedy on one end and get over on the other, but hate everybody as long as you making money. It's like, it's stupid shit. But these other groups didn't really see it that way. America is a capitalistic society. Our religion is capitalism. It ain't fucking Christianity. Okay. Everybody's about quote unquote $1 to the point they'll kill their own young if you can get enough money. Was that indecent proposal? If you give you $1 million, you'll fuck your wife for $1 million. Well, I love her, but bitch, we need this money. And we need this money too, Daddy. I just that type of shit. So now when you see all these people breaking down, you see Geraldo getting in his feelings. You see I forgot the lady's name from Minnesota, Amon or something. Amon. They telling her go back where you came from and shit. And you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, like, I mean, this is how they, y'all knew this. Like, you already knew this shit. It was more prevalent to you jumping on the bandwagon, dissing us, and now they dissing you, and now it's uncomfortable. So what? If I had to go through it, my grandparents had to go through it, my parents had to go through it, my child has to go through it, while you jumping in, making it cool, then fuck, you gonna go through it too. And I don't think white people don't go through it. They go through it too. It makes them very uncomfortable. They have a very, they're very soft when it comes to getting treated the way they treat other people, which is going to be very interesting because the way this economy works and this debt works, there's going to be a lot of people fucked. And, when a country is this far in debt to another country, and the money really that we have is a fiat currency backed by the military, when people, it's going to get to a point motherfuckers ain't going to be able to afford these goddamn bullets. And then what? And all these tariffs and this shit ain't going to work. You see how people are getting, the EU's working differently. They're getting off the SWIFT system of banking and whatnot. People are quickly dispersing from the U.S. dollar as the overwhelming currency for the world. They trying to get off of that shit. So when that happens, all bets off, and it's almost done. It's not maybe a year, 2 years, it'll be done, because we've been off the gold standard since fucking Nixon or Carter, some shit like that. And look at the stocks. Look at how much gold costs versus the dollar. Silver, palladium, platinum, rhodium. Look at that shit. But this is what I'm thinking about this one. I'm done. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.